He comes back for his second attempt to take his own blue buff just to get wrapped in web jizz and spider babied, forcing him to take a quick jog past the neighbor's dogs before ward jumping away.
What's going on, guys, and welcome to a very special video today. We're going to be reacting to one of the funniest Lee Sin videos I've ever seen, and it just so happens that it's by a brand new up-and-coming YouTuber that goes by Rav. For those of you that aren't familiar with him, his content is hysterical. For those of you that are familiar with him, you'll probably already know that Rav and I are actually old-time friends. We've been childhood best friends since we were both about 3 years of age. He's actually the guy who introduced me to League back in high school. So Rav and I are really close, and he uploaded a video titled "Why Lee Sin Shouldn't Be Played in Silver," and he does some funny commentary over it, and it is actually featuring me. So I want to watch this video with you guys and react to it because not only is it hysterical, but it has me in it. So without further ado, guys, I hope you enjoy this video, and let's jump in.
Attention gamers. Recently, I whipped out the most reliable guide on how to climb in this toxic piss pit of a game, and step 1 had me give my good buddy Heizman a call to have him carry me on a smurf, so that I can pretend to all of you that I don't suck fat weens at this game. For those of you living under a rock, Heiz is a Grandmaster Lee Sin player.
Alright, I ain't Grandmaster this season,
sleeps,
but
and shits Lee Sin.
He's not exaggerating.
He is the human Lee Sin. And so we agreed he would carry me, and I would
human
act like
Lee Sin,
I
like
myself.
that. I like that. He called me the human Lee Sin. I think I'm gonna make that my next IGN. It sounds like a superhero or something. But anyways.
Some brain-dead shitbag that stole Lee Sin only to demonstrate what happens when the blind monk is played by a blind person.
So I was trying to get a game with him a couple days ago, and I wanted to play Lee Sin with him, and we were going to do like a commentary with him commentating over my Lee Sin. But of course, like the one game we sat down, Lee Sin got picked by the other team, and so I picked a Lee Sin. I was like, fuck it, I'm going to make this guy's life a living hell. Like, I want to go full tryhard mode and make this. We were in like Gold Elo. I was like, I want to make this Lee Sin literally hate his life because he took our Lee. And he actually ended up dying 18 times, and it was hysterical. So Rav decided to make a full commentary over this Lee Sin, and it's great. Let's just get into it.
Gave Heiz a good chuckle and fed me a free, clearly deserved win. So in this video,
1 in
we
18,
are going
guys.
to watch a
1 in
master
18.
jungler
He
go
was
Spider-Man
trying
on some gold asses while a Lee Sin player learns about computers and gets to try one for the first time. And I will sprinkle my tight blonde ass into some of the plays as well. The game starts out with Heiz going Black Widow ganking up top to give the spin to win Shitter a prompt ass kicking with all 8 of his legs, but unfortunately Hoppy Zelda has the positional awareness of a napkin and allows herself to get flashed on and lit on fire for first blood before the Broken Knight gets chomped down.
So if this is actually your first time watching a Rav video, which likely it's not because he's blown up, like I said, he loves to give funny nicknames to all the different league champs, and it's absolutely priceless. So if you guys are wondering what he's talking about when you hear like wind shitter, spin shitter, or blind kickboxer, that's just him giving a funny nickname to the champions. So
then the blind bimbo comes in with a sonic shitter to save the day, causing Heiz to repel to one of the hooded midget employees before the kickboxer ward jumps just to get web cucked and baby spidered as hooded Henry beams the sky to summon Zelda back into battle. The mouth-breathing monk has to flash out but escapes the failed counter gank without totally embarrassing himself this time. It turns out the blind kickboxer didn't back after his earlier failure and instead has opted to pace back and forth in his own jungle before hiding in a shrub as if he didn't just slap an orb to reveal exactly where he was. This results in him getting web cucked and spider dunked back to the graveyard.
dude, I'm not gonna lie, this game I felt really bad for this Lee. He was so I was making him dizzy. He was so clueless of what to do, and I kept reading him so easily. And like, for me, it's really easy to play against Lee Sin, especially when I'm in lower elo, because I know how that champion works and I know his weaknesses, and I just exploited him, and Rav's way of putting it just kills me.
He comes back for his second attempt to take his own blue buff just to get wrapped in web jizz and spider babied, forcing him to take a quick jog past the neighbor's dogs before ward jumping away. He sees that Nocturne has come to his rescue by trying to exterminate the spider and river, so he blindly runs up, forgetting that the other team has a mid laner too, as Lunar Lisa dashes over and Crescent cucks the bandana boy down.
The bandana boy. So what do we have so far? We have the blind kickboxer, the blind bimbo, and the bandana boy. I like it.
Farm to this Garen and webs him in the bushes as the hopping hillbilly dashes in just to get lit on fire, spun on and sent running away, turning a good gank
How does he
into
come up
just
with
an
this
even
shit,
trade.
man?
The blind bimbo murders a chicken and then leaves her babies to fend for themselves like a psychopath and goes to brag about it to Dragon, but quickly finds out that the Drake already made plans with Lunar Lisa, so he awkwardly hops back out. He then sends a group text out to Raven Fetish and Glow in the Dark Obama to come film him taming a dragon for the TikTok views, just for Heiz to come in and go straight up hop and drop to steal the Drake and then send him back to the graveyard to think about his mistakes. The Black Widow then makes a trip mid to help Lunar Lisa fend off the floating crab claw as it turns the lights off and dashes to Diana just to get spider chomped and taken.
Wait, hold up. Did he just call Nocturne the floating crab claw?
Then makes a trip mid to help Lunar Lisa fend off the floating crab claw as it turns the lights off and dashes to Diana just to get spider chomped and taken down. Then the adventures of Zelda and the spin to win shitbag continue as Heiz comes into webcock and deploy a creepy crawler up Garen's ass before they go mad slappy and take down the twirling titan. Then Bandana Boy goes to take a piss in the shrubs just to get spider dunked, causing him to sonic shit a Q into nothing before getting gang banged and murdered in the bush.
I actually
later,
was playing this Lee Sin like a fiddle, man.
The shrubs waiting for the tower to rage quit, and then he makes his move on the twirling titan. Zelda executes extreme patience in the situation by immediately burning her ult and hopping in just to be forced into trophying herself before Mr. Spin to win goes full Zeus on her anus. Then it's up to the spider to take down this broken champion as she goes airborne for a quick game of Descend and You Dead on the Hoe. The blind kickboxer's GPS is confusing the hell out of him until it finally tells him to turn left at Tri-Bush, so he continues his trip.
I'm telling you, man, he was dizzy.
The Spider Queen got there first
and he runs right into me and gets actually one shot. He actually got one shot by me.
He is now off
I was
defending
so
a tower
fed this
and
game,
realizes he's about to get collapsed on, so he promptly rides a Q out of the safety of his turret to last hit a hooded midget before getting slapped, and so he goes to say his parting words to his chickens but actually manages to survive by burning his flash. The chase continues until he runs down to Cosmic Bowling Obama thinking he is safe. But the Heiz crew is pissed and quickly lets Neon Nips know that there is no protecting the blind bimbo as Nocturne shuts off the lights and dashes in just to get insect juked and forced to tango with his tower until backup
That was
arrives.
a nice juke though, you gotta admit.
Checking in on the kickboxer, and he has had enough fighting, so he runs off to puss out and leave his team hanging. But the world war continues as Swain flashes in to whiff a blood clot, and then Nocturne follows the leader and whiffs a smoky path before the goat asks them both to jump, and Heiz social distances himself for a few seconds before spawning a mini-me to crawl up the crab claw's anus for the kill.
Okay, so I'm not gonna lie, I was having a really good game. I was kind of playing out of my mind. Like, I was making a lot of good jukes, and my macro was pretty good. This Lee Sin, he went 1-18, but he was 100% trying. Like, don't think that he was running it down and I was just picking on him. Like, he was actually trying to win the game, and he actually went 1-18.
Meanwhile, your boy notices that the blind bimbo is still being useless and confused, so I plan to shift shit over the wall and play a quick game of Surprise You a Stupid Dead Bitch now. Then, because I still have the map awareness of a water balloon, I am way overextended bot, and sure enough, the kickboxer Sonic shits himself over the wall and starts going taekwondo
Sonic
on
shits
my
himself.
ass as I kite away until he starts glowing red, so I ring the blind bitch and shift shit away to take him down.
And yet another death. And actually, this game was so unbelievably hilarious. Like, I wasn't recording or streaming at the time. We were actually planning on having me play Lee Sin so that we could have a commentary on his channel of me playing Lee Sin. But after we started getting into this game, I was dying at how bad this Lee was. So, like, if you look in chat right now, let me hide my camera. You can even see I said, Heizman destroys the blind kickboxing idiot. I can imagine the commentary now. So the video goes on for another couple minutes, but I don't want to spoil the whole video. If you guys want to watch it, of course, my boy Rav, my best friend, I'm going to put his channel link down in the description. Although he doesn't need my help, he's growing faster than I've ever seen. But let's just watch the end credits of this video because it's pretty funny. Let's see what he had to say about the Lee Sin's performance.
Lee Sin put on an admirable performance, going 1-18 and representing with a little chode weenie on the damage meters, as Heizman gave a prime example of why you should never steal his pick in Champ Select.
It's true.
Lastly, a humongous thank you to this insanely incredible community.
And like I said, to the Rav community, if you guys are watching this, you guys are awesome. First of all, I've never seen anyone grow this fast on YouTube for League of Legends. I'm serious, I've never seen it. And secondly, my buddy Rav has been trying to get big on YouTube for a while now, so really happy to see him succeed, and you guys are to thank for that. So thank you to everyone who's helping him grow, and of course, thank you to everyone who's been helping me grow. I just wanted to introduce my community to Rav's and Rav's community to mine. And I thought reacting to this video, I thought this collab would be a good way of doing that. So like I said, Rav's video link and channel link are down in the description of this video. I'm sure he would appreciate you going and checking him out, maybe dropping a sub. And to anyone who's new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, like this video, comment below. But that's it for me, guys. I'll see you guys next time for another video, and stay safe out there. I know that things are crazy right now, but that's it for me. Peace, peace.